everyone, welcome to K-pop Queen for your daily reactions to all things K-pop. Okay, I know I didn't do Drama Shop Talk last week. That's because I was waiting till this week to talk about Hotel de Luna. Listen, I gave y'all a fucking month, 5 weeks, some shit. You should have seen it. You should have been caught up, okay? You should know what happened, and this shouldn't come as a surprise. Now, of course, if you don't watch any dramas, maybe this does come as a surprise, but nevertheless, I'm gonna tell y'all everything. Well, not everything. I'm gonna give y'all the rundown of Hotel de Luna and tell y'all what I thought about it, about the best drama of 2019. So, you know how it goes. Get your water, your drink, get your snacks. Let's chat. It's time for Drama Shop Talk. I already said it, and I tweeted it multiple times. Best drama of 2019, and I stand by that. Okay, I'll say one of the best dramas of 2019. How about that? I'll be less, bold and stuff. But it is definitely one of the best dramas I have seen in my life. One of my personal favorites. It is a Hong sister drama, which, if you don't know what that means, let me tell you something. The Hong sisters, actual real life sisters that are amazing screenwriters. They have written so many different dramas that have always been number one. I mean, the list is just, it's iconic, right? They did Hotel de Luna, they did My Girl, that one's much older, but, if you're really, it's a good one, okay? And then they did Master Sun, which is one of my personal favorite dramas as well. They did You're Beautiful, which is like a fucking classic, like K-dramas. If you're getting started, you need to watch You're Beautiful, okay? My Girlfriend is a Nine-Tailed Fox, which I think was just I remember when I was first getting into dramas and I was like, oh, which one should I watch? That one was on every single list. So, I mean, they can write a drama. They know how to captivate an audience, okay? And they did that with Hotel de Luna. It stars IU, whom I know we all love, okay? That girl can do no wrong in my eyes. I've been a huge fan since the beginning. So, it's always great to see her not only singing but also acting. And Yo Jin-gu, who, I mean, our child actor has just become quite the adult, quite the man, and now is like doing a lot more dramas and stuff and always being the lead and whatnot, but it's just so great to see him in this role. The two of them have great chemistry, and they really, along with the rest of the cast, brought this drama to life. Let me read y'all what the Asian wiki says. This is the little synopsis. It is Jung Won-wol, IU, is the CEO of Hotel de Luna. The hotel is situated in downtown in Seoul and has a very old appearance. She made a big error many years ago and because of this has been stuck at Hotel de Luna. She is beautiful, but she is fickle, suspicious, and greedy. All true. Koo Chang-sung, Yo Jin-gu, worked as the youngest assistant manager ever at a multinational hotel corporation. He is a sincere perfectionist. He looks level-headed but actually has a soft disposition. Due to an unexpected case, he begins to work as the manager at Hotel de Luna. Oh, by the way, the hotel's clientele consists of ghosts. So this isn't just some like everyday average drama dealing with regular people shit. No. We're going to the dead, motherfuckers. We're going to the dead. We're seeing the ghosts, okay? We're dealing with their shit and all of the afterlife, okay? You get drawn in immediately. I mean, the first episode is like you just kind of get dropped into the beginning of Jung Won-wol becoming the hotel manager. You don't have any idea what's happening. You just kind of like pick up clues and you're like, all right, IU, you got some shit going on. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know why you're acting like this, but all right, I'm here for it. I'm gonna enjoy the ride and see what happens. And yeah, this story isn't one to really like do like an introduction episode and be like, this is this person, this is what they do, this is how old they, like it's very much like you're just dropped in and you kind of gotta like pay attention and pick up the clues, which I really enjoy. I've never been a huge fan of just like introduction dramas because if that's the first episode, you get bored very easily. It's like, okay, well, what's the fucking story? Like, what are we trying to tell? But this one starts right away from the story, so you're really enchanted from the beginning. Another thing I really liked about this drama was just the costumes and the makeup. I mean, we had some supreme teams on there getting the FX team to really help people look dead, because wow, these are real people, but my God, you could have fooled me. I mean, this was some... I was like, okay, this is a little graphic at moments. we had really great makeup, really great CGI. I mean, it really came to life before your eyes. And the costumes team, I mean, they were amazing, particularly with IU. I mean, her character is someone very posh. You know, she's been alive for like fucking ever, right? So she has like slowly like changed with the fashions, become very fashionable and stuff. And with every new scene that she was in, she had new hairstyle and new costume. So we're talking about like a good 5 or 6 costume changes in one episode, and we don't repeat outfits. No outfit repeating over here. I was stunned from the first episode. I was like, okay, so I will take that and I will take that. Ooh, that's a new hairstyle. Oh, you know what I mean? Like, there was so much content with her costumes and stuff. And I actually watched a YouTube video with her hairdresser, and she like gave a little insight into how she kept changing up the hair for all the scenes that she was in. And she had like some really amazing techniques. I mean, that is a master of weave right there. Okay, IU looked phenomenal. The way that we would go from these like sultry looks to cute looks to just everyday really feminine, like she just looked so phenomenal, and her hair was done to perfection every single time, whether we had it long, whether we had it short, you know, maybe we was only adding in half the weave this time. Like, I mean, we really had the whole thing down. This took some really careful planning that you could not just do day of. I mean, I know this was months and months of like efforts in collecting costumes and creating hairstyles so that Jang Manuel could come to life. I mean, that one of the most complex characters, not only story wise, but just down to the costumes and hair. I mean, it was phenomenal. So, some of my favorite moments of this drama, okay? I mean, you know, I'm gonna talk to you. I'm not gonna give you everything, but I'm gonna let you know. Let's see. So Kutong Sung is a very, as I said, very honest, very polite, very nice young man. He's very studious and very hardworking, sort of a know-it-all, honestly. But he really means the best, and he really will do everything possible to make sure that you're happy. Even if it means putting himself in danger, which really got on John Manuel's nerves. There are some moments, I mean, it's not even like a specific moment because you would see it happening continuously, but he was just so genuine that just sometimes she would just be like so taken aback by his like genuineness and just like how friendly and nice he was. Like he would say things to her that would just shock her so much. And I just loved having that interaction and seeing that interaction between them because it's just like you're like slowly getting to her. You know, like anytime he would be nice, a little like chip on her wall would come down and she would slowly open up to him. And that's really honestly how the relationship came to be. Like it was just him being so earnest and her just kind of like finally letting her guard down and letting this man in. And it was beautiful because like seriously, some of the things he would say would just be so like he would just say like, listen, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be here for you so you don't need to worry about me. Like just let me be there for you. And she would just be like who, like can you relax? Like who are you? She would be so mad, right? But you could see her literally just being so affected by his words and his actions. And so that's how their love came to be. I mean, it was so genuine and it was so honest what they had between them. And you can really see that play out well on the screen. So kudos to their acting and to their chemistry. I mean, you would genuinely think like, wow, this is like they're really in love. Like they genuinely care about each other. But I think my absolute favorite part of the drama was just seeing her story. How many times have I said complex about her? I mean, her story is something else. Basically, she when she's first like living, like when she starts living, I guess is the best way to say it. She is a thief and she has her own like little gang of thieves and you know, they steal shit or whatever. And she one day leads her gang to rob a princess, I think is what she is. And while doing this, she gets to meet this guard who kind of like knows his shit, knows how to fight. Like, it's not an easy thing for them to steal. It's not easy for them to steal the things from this princess because of this guard. And she's kind of watching this like, who is this fucker? Why is he ruining my shit? Okay, you know what, y'all? We need to get out of here because it's starting to get dangerous. So she and her gang leave, but of course the guard follows them and catches her and like tries to take her back. That's how they start to chat and stuff. And you know, he's kind of immediately enchanted by her, and I think it's because she's so pretty, which same, you know. And so he just kind of like starts talking to her. They figure more things about each other, and eventually they kind of like create this like weird friendship thing where they're just kind of like, I don't really know about you because we're on opposite ends. Like, you're a guard trying to stop me, and I'm a thief trying to steal from you, sort of situation. And so as the relationship sort of continues and their feelings for each other obviously are getting more and more deeper, it kind of gets harder for him to be the guard, which is like, the prison, the police and stuff, and like, her be the thief and things. And due to a very complicated situation that isn't revealed until the very end, it looks like he is the reason that her gang of thieves and she gets caught and like um, held accountable for all the things that they've done. And basically, you see, as punishment for like doing all the robbings and stuff, her entire gang dies. And so she has to watch it, unfortunately. And she's watching all of her really good friends, especially one really good friend who was like a brother to her, die in front of her. And she's just kind of like, I'm going to kill this man. I cannot believe I let him in and he set me up like this. My entire family is now dead. I'm like, I have to get back at him. And so that's her side of the story. She thinks that he has like set her up and like is the reason everything has been taken from her. But it's actually the opposite. He didn't set her up. He actually was planning to run away with her and like join the gang of thieves, but because of his position and who he is, and things, it didn't turn out like that. Unfortunately, the princess is sort of into him and she follows him and is like, oh great, you're gonna help me set them up and you're gonna help me get them and then we're gonna get married. And he just kind of was like taken aback for it. He doesn't know how to get out of it because if he doesn't do this, his family will die. And so basically, he's kind of like watching all of this and he's like, well, this is going to be the end for us. I can tell this already. Like, this isn't going to go well. And yeah, so Ayu is the only one that survives the entire gang dying. Which really, that was already hard enough for her. So first she thinks that this man she loves set her up. Now her entire family is dead, and now she has to live. So it's like it's way too much for her. So she strikes her revenge and kills the princess who set this whole shit up. Right? She kills the princess, and then she gets into a fight with the guard person who she thinks set her up. And while they're fighting, he can sort of tell that like they're not going to be able to get past this, obviously. And so they're like fighting and she has the upper hand on him and she hesitates to kill him, and when she does that he throws himself into her sword, and as he's dying he says something like, I'm sorry, we're gonna be together forever, I love you or whatever. And she is just like it's a complete mental breakdown for her because she never intended to really kill him. I don't think she had it in her, but when he does die it's like everything just sort of snaps for her and she can't do it anymore. She cannot live on this earth anymore. And that's the beginning. That bit that the whole fight and all of the things and all of that is actually what happens before she gets to the hotel um and becomes the manager. So you see the beginning of her story at the end. So like I said, everything is revealed really slowly throughout the drama. Whole time I was like, what the fuck does this mean? What's the tea? Who did this? Who did that? What's the truth? And I was like anticipating every single episode because it would drop a little bit more about the truth and what really happened. I mean, it was so fascinating to watch. So Jung Won-Ho's story, like I said, very complicated, very complex, so intertwined with every single character in the show, especially with Koo Chung-sung, because he becomes the person that um, helps her overcome her anger. He slowly builds her wall back down, helps her to like realize that she can love and is capable of being loved and loves her. And so their story was just really good, and it gets so sad at the end. Listen, I was crying my fucking ass off. Me and IU are shedding the same amount of tears. You think I was in the fucking drama the way I was crying. It is so sad. I mean, it's really, really, it's heartbreaking. That's what it is. It's heartbreaking. Just watching that story and then more happens, but I'm not going to tell you. You need to watch the drama. It's funny. There's so many moments you're going to be busting laughing. There are moments when you're going to be crying. There are moments where you're going to be horrified at the way humans have lived their life. Okay, there are moments you're just going to be like, is this really happening? How is this even possible? You go through the full spectrum of emotions while watching this drama, and I wouldn't have it any other way. It is a truly fantastic drama, and it's going to be marked up in my top 10. I'm going to have to shuffle my top 10 dramas to add in Hotel de Luna, because I mean, this is really, really good. So yes, hopefully I didn't spoil too much. Hopefully I gave you my opinions and enough clarity, and you can understand and it intrigues you to watch the drama. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you guys think about this drama if you have seen it, okay? If you haven't, hopefully you will go and watch it, and then you'll come back and let us know how it was for you. So yeah, I'll be back with another video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.